Good morning. We have very dark day today. I don't know. Also, we woke up with 70% humidity in our house, so I hope I will be able to lower humidity a little bit with the aircon, but I'm still trying to find out the best way because it lowers very slowly. I grew up in Italy where we have very dry summers, so we never have to worry about humidity, but here, yeah. But anyway, today I am going to do a pantry restock. I'm going to make especially snacks. When I do like a pantry restock, it's usually taking 2 days because I don't want to do too much in one day. I have to learn it. I'm going to focus more on toddler-friendly snacks because toddler snacks are actually very expensive. That's why my main focus is healthy but also on a budget. I focus also on things that you can bring to the playground, so things that don't get too messy, so that they don't get too dirty, that they don't have too much dirt on their clothes. Easy to store in the freezer or just in the pantry. I also focus a little bit on, nutrition, vitamins and proteins. So without much further ado, let's get started. I first need to put my mixed berry sourdough artisan loaf into the oven. I'm just waiting until it's fully preheated, and then I'm gonna start with one batch of mini sourdough buns to freeze so that I always have bread at home, even though I don't have the time to bake it because baking bread takes 3 days. Dough is doing the orderlies. Bread is baking. I'm gonna have quick breakfast, lunch. It's exactly in between, so let's call it brunch. It's the same thing we had yesterday evening. Such a wonderful focaccia. It was so yummy. But the only thing that I hate about living here in Korea, honestly, is there is no good deli meat. I mean, in Italy, if you buy something like this is a sin. Like, they do sell. Oh, 1 second. I need to remove the lid. from there. They do sell vacuumized deli meat in Italy, but almost nobody buys it. Every market, grocery store has, we say supermarket, supermercato. Grocery store has a section. I don't know how it is in your country, maybe it's the same, but they don't have it here in Korea. They have a section where they sell fresh bread, like there's a bakery with fresh bread, freshly baked bread every day. And right beside it, there is a section with fresh deli meat, like the uncut one. There's always a person behind it, and you order from them. Like I remember, especially during summer break, I was always in charge to go grocery shopping, and the thing that I had to buy every single day was milk, bread, and some type of deli meat or cheese. And so I went to the grocery store, I bought the milk, I bought the fresh bread. So you say you want this bread, this bread, this bread, because we usually mix it. On the side, there's another person who is behind the deli meat section, and there you say you want to have, I don't know, 100 grams of salami, 100 grams of mortadella, 100 grams of prosciutto cotto or prosciutto crudo, and I so much miss this part. And then you can also let them cut the cheese that you want. That's why I remember when I went to Italy while I was pregnant with Ardo, I was so angry because you cannot eat daily meat during pregnancy, but I actually cheated a little bit. So this is the one thing that I always look forward to. So here's my focaccia I made yesterday. So we still have, oh no, this turned out amazing. It's very oily, but this is how focaccia should be. But look at this. The only thing that I need to do next time is to make less dough, because the baking tray that I have is pretty small and it's a little bit too big. I took a long time to, be all cooked through, but then I did some research and tried, failed, tried again, failed again, and then yesterday finally I succeeded. And it's so oily, so I cannot put it on here because everything has full of oil, but this is the part that I don't like. It's all slimy. So yummy.
The bread. So excited about how this one will turn out, but I'm not gonna cut it yet. I need to remember to hide it before the kids come home, because when Ardo sees bread, and the only thing that I still need to do is the dough here for the small sourdough rolls. I don't know how to call it yet. When the weather is warm, we have 25 degrees now. It takes much less time to proof. Also, it's very important to not overproof your dough. It's always a little bit of a struggle for me to find the perfect time. I'm just gonna wait maybe 30 minutes and then go ahead, shape the rolls, and yeah, and then we're done for today, and I will continue tomorrow. Good morning, day 2 of the snack pantry restock skincare. I just cleansed my face and now it's time to prep my skin with the toner. Just a quick reminder, today's the last day, so not today, but if you're watching this on Sunday when the vlog comes out, it's the last day of my Rocketeer box. There's Aisha's favorite box, which includes the toner. You always, after double cleansing, which I do with these two, so I have the full-size products down below in the toilet, and I first oil cleanse and then use the foam cleanser. These two little products here are the free gifts for both box options. After cleansing, you always have to prep your skin with a toner because of the pH level. When you cleanse your skin with foam cleanser, your pH level of your skin changes, and before using any type of serum or lotion or cream, you have to bring your
pH level of your skin back again to normal, and that's what you do with the toner. Next step is usually serum or some vitamins, and I absolutely love using this vitamin drop. I've been using this one for 3 years now, and it's my absolutely must-have in my skincare routine, even though I switch up my products every now and then. This one has always been inside. It helps to brighten your skin, give your skin more vitality. It's not too, like, many people are afraid of whitening, especially when they hear Korean skincare, but it's not whitening, it's just brightening, you know, making your skin more glowy and to even out your skin tone, you know, like some people have hyperpigmentation. Then there is a serum and the cream. These 4 products here are from the Aisha's favorite box, including the free gifts, which are these ones. And then we have the family box, which has this full-size product, the vitamin drop. I included it because also in case you're getting both boxes, having 2 of these is always great. And then there's Mixun Sundi Centella Asiatica Essence, and then we have the sunscreen. Some people ask, does it leave white cast? No, it's water-based sunscreen, it's vegan, and also make sure to not forget your ears. I'm all set with my skincare routine. Both boxes also come with an additional option, which is the relaxing part, which includes the tea, the balancing tea, and the meditation cards. So in case some people were confused from the last week why I included this, because I really think that skincare is a huge part of like my me time, and my me time also includes, you know, sitting down, having a cup of tea, and just, you know, meditate, or just trying to be a little bit more present in the moment. So Sunday, June 22nd is the last day. Make sure to grab it. It's free international shipping. So people have been asking me, can I get it? I'm in the US. Yes, of course. It's mainly for, like, almost all my followers are outside of Korea. So this box I'm making for all the people who want to get Korean skincare at a reasonable price without any, you know, high shipping costs, delivery costs, up to 40% off. All you have to do is to check the link in the description box, and there you can get it. Now let me get some makeup, and then let's go back to cooking. The way to cut my hair, or maybe also the products that I'm using, or how I wash the hair and everything, like lately, doing my hair in the morning has been the easiest thing ever. Just look. Done. No gel, no making hairstyle, just I should have washed my hair yesterday. Usually Mondays is my hair wash day, but I feel like it's still okay. The only thing that I need to care is my scalp, because it can get itchy if you don't wash it, you know, like often. The products that I'm currently testing, there's still room for improvement, of course, but I feel like we are on a good way. And actually, I think we can expect something very, very soon. Of course, we still need to do a lot of testing and so on. It's a lot of work, but today let's focus just on making some snacks. restock, as we don't really eat a lot of snacks. We just need to have them prepared. This is all I've done in 2 days. Bear in mind, I had to do a lot of other things as well during these 2 days. I had to like cook 2 meals, do the laundry, work a little bit, and also what else? Clean and take care of my kids. So this is something that is realistic to make within 2 days, and I think this one, I mean, these ones will be pretty fast gone. These as well. Up to 2 weeks, I think we will have it, especially with the bread. And also this one, I'm gonna slice it now. I just kept it whole since yesterday so that I can, you know, film this layout. It was very hot actually right after cooking and eating lunch, which is why my hair is like this. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if there's any snack, healthy snack, toddler-friendly snacks. That's why I didn't put in nuts here, that you really like to make, or that you would suggest to make, or that you would like me to make. So let me know in the comments below, and please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.